Ladies, I have a question. Got a question for you. Why is child support such a mandatory thing for you ladies? Why do you it seems like y'all have babies now just for child support? Not for the love of the child, not to create a family. And I'm not talking about all, but majority. Y'all procreate only to create a source of income off of the man's back. Why y'all parents didn't teach y'all how to take care of yourselves? Y'all have no life skills, no value. So only thing that y'all know how to do is lay down and open your legs and hope and pray that a guy gets you pregnant, and then you can utilize that child to go to the court system to use their resources to finance your life. That's the skills that y'all have when you might have a man that's there that's putting forth the effort, and instead of working with him, and working with him mean it doesn't go your way. It's not 100% your way. Your feelings does not dictate the whole entire vision of what you think should be proper for the child, because both of y'all created the child. So if he's coming in and putting in his best efforts and you feel like it's not meeting your standards, then the first thing that y'all want to do is go to child support. Let's talk about it.
You better go and back up. Southside man and mailman in the building, bruh. Nino, what you hollering when you scream, bruh?
How y'all doing out there today? Want to talk about something here. I want to talk about something that'll get off my chest and say a couple of words and just jump right on into this, man. You know, we ain't gonna hold this common sense podcast. Ruffle a couple of feathers, you know what I'm saying? So now, like I said, I think a lot of women, y'all only use child support just to create a source of income because y'all are lazy, y'all have no skills, y'all could not survive if it wasn't for the man going out, working, earning a paycheck, and then y'all utilizing the court system that is using y'all to keep a man out of the life, and y'all raising weak men and weak kids. And then if you have a daughter that's just the same as you, that's going to keep the cycle going, that will never be broken, and push their future baby daddies out because they're probably not going to get married because nobody's going to want to marry them because they're just like their mother. Y'all are tearing up the household. Now, I say that that comes to mind because I don't know if y'all a Country Wayne fan. I'm a Country Wayne fan. I like the skits that they do. I like the whole movement that this brother put together during the pandemic to create a platform and a place for him in this YouTube world. And not only just the YouTube world, alongside with the comedy world and bringing out a whole new way of creating income and generating income and putting people to work. A lot of black actors are getting work off of what he's doing. So I salute to the brother. I like what you're doing, Wayne. Keep on doing what you're doing. I'm a big fan of what you're doing. But in one of his skits, if y'all do watch the Country Wayne skits, Ashley threatens Raffy with child support. And I want to just kind of watch this clip 1 second. We're going to just watch maybe about a minute or two of this clip and then tell you how I feel about what I've seen on the clip. And then we'll go from there. So let's check this out. And then we're going to see how y'all feel about it.
I've been working on my resume. I'm going to start applying to some other places.
Your resume? What? Okay, so what are you going to do? What do you want to do? What are you thinking about doing?
I'm going to get another job. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go talk to my brother, see if I can get a job at his spot.
Spot? What spot?
He got a car wash.
So you are going to go from owning your own shop to washing cars. Okay, you tell me don't trip, don't worry. Okay, I think I am the only one that is worrying.
But you don't need to worry.
I do about our son because obviously you're not. You're not. Do you think about what that's going to do to him? With fighting and all this stuff is going I just, you know what? I just feel like, you know what? We need to just get this together. Okay? Because I don't want anything to like I don't know. I don't
Everything's gonna be the same.
I know it's going to be the same because if it's not, Rafi, I'm gonna have to get some other people involved. Because right now, I'm just relying on you, giving me the money that you give to take care of little D, and I need to be, sure that you're able to keep up with that.
That's fine. I know you're not. Yep.
It's okay. It's okay. I just want my son to be okay. Okay.
Are you talking about child support?
All right. So let's address some things in this skit here. All right. Now, I think y'all women weaponize child support. Y'all use it as a weapon. Y'all try to use it as a weapon against us men. Now, let me say this before I really jump into how I feel about this. I do agree with child support on a person, man or woman, that is not contributing to raising a child properly, meaning you have given that person chances of saying, hey, just give me something to help raise and contribute to the household or raising our child. And they're just not doing it. They're living their life like their child doesn't even exist at all. I agree to it on that level and that extent of a person going down and putting a person and putting the system probably into their business to get this person to stand up and be responsible for taking care of this child, man or woman. That's totally different. Then let me say this: my mom raised me. My dad didn't give my mama not a damn dime, and she raised me. Didn't even go out there for child support. I remember one time me and my mom was going through some mail, and the guy that she was dating sent her a check for $500. She didn't even open the check until years later when we was just going through some things, cleaning up the house and seeing he sent her a check and she didn't even open it. She raised me on her own. So them type of women don't exist no more. My mom went to work and was a school teacher and she bust her butt to raise my little bad butt and provide me with the best life that she could possibly provide me and wasn't going out here stressing and chasing behind a person in the court system. But now the court system, again, like I say, women want to recognize it. So I just want to get that out the way. Now let's jump into this. She in here tried to down him because she said, okay, you went from owning a business to now you're about to go work as your brother's car wash. Why would you down a man at least for doing something positive and doing something good? Because she made the statement, what it would do to their son. And I know she was talking about the fight, and I get it. You don't want he a grown man. So yes, that's not the representation as far as the fighting side. But then also you're trying to loop a group together, the fact that he's going to go from a car wash, from owning his own shop to working at a car wash. Like that's a bad thing. See, that's the problem with a lot of women nowadays. They see because a person probably ain't going out there doing street stuff or thug stuff or something that can get a man in prison. Oh, that's you going backwards instead of saying, hey, you're doing something positive. That's a step forward. And then, yes, okay, he was a business owner. Things didn't go right. If something happened, the business did not be the success story that he would like for it to be. But instead of him saying, hey, I'm gonna go rob somebody, go sell some drugs or go do something illegal. Hey, my brother got a car wash. I'll go over here and do this until I can figure out what's my next move to get back to where I was. Now, with that, I take from most women get scared. If they're used to a certain amount of income coming in, they're thinking, well, the income is going to decrease because when you was an owner, you was making this. Now that you're an employee, you're making this. Stop looking at because the money changed. We all go through hard things. hard times. Man or woman, we all have hard times. But women try to make it seem like men shouldn't have a hard time. You should never have a down moment or never have a down time. Again, let me reiterate, not all women. Some women are very understanding. I know some good understanding women. So I'm not talking about all, I'm talking majority. And there's a lot of out here that makes the majority. Some of these, majority of these women, they're so greedy and so selfish and so self-centered. When they hear a downgrade, they go to trembling. So, like she said, she feel like if something changed, which she's talking about on a financial end, something was to change, that, oh, well, we're going to have to get the people involved, meaning child support system involved. Why would you want to go and put that stress on a person that is already showing you he's a provider for y'all child, for y'all children? Why would you go add stress to an already stressful situation? And what makes it stressful? The thing that makes it stressful, we don't know why the business flopped, but he lost it. So he's trying to recoup and regather himself to be able to get back to where he's at. But you want to add a level of stress by trying to say, hey, let me go put these people on your back. You get the system involved, and now something go wrong, which again, like I say, everybody have problems. It's life, just his life. Something goes wrong. They want to suspend his license. They want to throw him in jail. They want to make his life 10 times harder when he's already contributing. Why would you want to add and make it harder? And you said you care about your son. Well, if you really care about your son or anybody that's got a daughter, you care about your child, you're not going to make your child's father or child's mother life harder. You're going to work with them. So if at one point they was able to contribute $500 a month, and now they can only contribute $200 a month, why not work with them? If you had a problem that happened in your life that you was once doing something and something happened, you would want somebody to work with you. That's only fair. Now, some women go, well, now we got a lifestyle to maintain. We got insurance. We got to pay this. We got to go do this. They got to have I didn't build a certain lifestyle for my child. Man, what is he talking about? That's one of them greedy women. Because if you got a good father, child's father, why not you help pick up the slack to say, hey, I know when he got it, he's on it. Let me help him. If I got to pay a little extra, then cool, I'll pay a little extra. And I know once he going to be on his grind. Once he get back up, it's going to be back on. We popping. But y'all women nowadays, majority, are so self-centered and only think about your feelings and how it benefits you. And you're so scared that if I got to go in my pocket, oh, this going to interfere with what I got going on. I don't want this to happen. That you would rather throw the system in to make a person's life harder. Very selfish of you. Very selfish of you. So, my brothers, let me tell y'all this. My suggestion to y'all, be very mindful of the type of women that you deal with. Be very, very mindful of the type of women that you deal with. And then if you do have a child by a woman that's no good, get custody of your child. It's possible. You can definitely get custody of your child. Trust me, where your children can live with you and you can raise them. It is happening on a consistent basis now with men are raising their kids. And in today's economy, most of us men are better parents than most of these women. It's just a fact. I'm just going to tell you like it is. Not all, but most men, we are better parents than most of the women nowadays. Most of these women are horrible parents, horrible mothers, very, very horrible mothers. And men are very great fathers. And I know a lot of great fathers out there. So salute to all my great fathers in the world that's doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. But men, if you ain't got kids, my young brothers, before you have kids, be mindful of who you share your seed with, because you don't want to have to deal with a headache, and you definitely don't want to be a paycheck for a woman that's lazy. You only want to help a woman that'll help herself. That will make you want to help her even more. I love y'all, man. We up out of here. Until next time, keep doing what y'all doing. Leave y'all comments. Let's talk about it. Y'all know I'm going to get my opinion. I don't care how you feel about it. Woo, we out of here.